Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F-Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg, and, of course, the F is for food. Thank you to our sponsors, Patty Kelly's, 154 Washington Street in Peabody. You can find them at Patty Kelly's on Instagram. They do karaoke Monday and Wednesday nights, brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3, open daily till 1 o'clock in the morning. Again, that's Patty Kelly's of Peabody. Gary Dromo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Londy's Roast Beef in North Andover, and Fibber McGee's of Beverly, kid. Andy, how you doing?
Fucking tired, man.
Right? Goddamn.
Fucking this cunt fuck of a daylight savings time, and then I'm back to actually working again because the weather's nice. It's fucking not easy.
The daylight savings, I do not mind. I don't mind the sun still being out at like 7 o'clock down here.
Yeah, but you get up at like fucking 10 in the morning every day. I'm up at 6 and it sucks.
Also a fact.
Yeah, so fuck you.
So it's nice. Like I wake up when the sun is warm and the sun's still fucking warm at dinner hours and stuff. So it's nice.
Well, yeah, you have the perfect job.
Yeah.
For this fuckery.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
I
also, there's a lot of places to drink outside down here, so keeping the sun out is nice.
Yeah, brag about it.
I have a pretty charmed life.
Well, it'll take you 43 fucking years to figure it out.
This is true. But you know what? I figured it out. My last quarter of my life, I guess, is going to be okay. Let's not pretend I'm at the halfway point.
I was going to say quarter, yeah. You've got, 10, 12 years tops.
The last 25% is going to be a hell of a ride. Strap in.
Sure is. Strap in.
Strap in, bitch. All right. So what do we got? What are we starting with here?
I mean, are we ready to go to Beef Madness? We got some eyes right now.
That reminds me. Let me dump this off to the beef group and let's start off Beef Madness. Go right ahead, sir. You get us going.
So we are in the I have a cunt in my mouth.
A cunt in your mouth?
Yeah.
Who's been eating box over there?
We are in the sweet motherfucking 16, or as someone else said, the saucy 16.
I like that. I did
too. I believe George Sione coined the saucy 16.
Sione.
I don't know that fella, but I know the name because I see it everywhere.
Armando Crescione.
Yes.
Crescione.
Enrico Palazzo.
Thank you for understanding.
Palazzo. There's not much that gets past me, especially food.
There you go.
So let's start in the East region.
All right.
Zeno's fucking skull-fucked Giovanni's in West Peabody.
All right. I'm opening the brackets as we speak.
Okay.
Go right ahead. Continue.
And Nick's in Essex banged from behind Landon C in Peabody. So that matchup, so 1 seed versus a 4 seed, Zeno's versus Nick's on Essex Street, should be a solid matchup.
All right, so we're looking at the East right now. All right, Zeno's. That makes complete sense. I mean, it was nice to see Giovanni's get a first round bid, but yeah, like you're going up against fucking Zeno's. Come on now.
Yeah, Big Z.
Come on now.
I thought maybe Nick's on Essex had a shot in the second round. Sorry, Landon C had a shot in the second round just from nostalgia, but it didn't happen.
No, and I've actually seen quite a bit of Nick's posts lately. So I think that might have helped.
If I'm to guess the matchup that this Zeno's versus Nick's matchup, I'm thinking Zeno's is going to have a little trouble, but they're going to take him.
Yeah,
that's a guess. Again, the people vote. I don't make a choice.
The people, but yeah, I would agree that's probably.
So most of the matchups in the second round were pretty basic. I mean, Jamie's and Dina's wasn't even a contest.
Right.
Jamie's curb stomped him. Athers put our hop in a fucking locker.
Yep.
Rock put us a pizza. So now we have.
Now I will say though, Jamie's and Athers. That's a fucking heavyweight fight.
This, depending on regions, could have been a final matchup. Never mind a fucking Sweet 16 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
People are going, oh, the East is weak. I mean, the East is fucking weak. 3 legit champion bids in there.
You think it's weak until you get to this point.
Yeah. Now here's my thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Athens really wants to win, and they get dirty. They get down and dirty. I'm talking like the original Athens owners.
Yeah.
Are going to campaign for the new Athens owners to win.
There's got to be moments where you kind of, because you just said something that, without context, is fucking absurd. You ever just kind of sit back and be like, this is a real fucking thing?
Oh, it gets
because you just said happening. The original, not even the people who own it, but the original owners.
Arthur himself is going to be involved.
Campaign to win a silly Facebook contest.
Well, first of all, silly is obscene.
You don't even give them a trophy or a sticker.
I'm going to make one this year.
Oh, this year? Sure you are.
Me my free time.
Sure you
are.
But
this is the
I'll file that one up there with let's do a sober show.
I don't remember saying that ever. I think we said that last week when we were drunk.
You texted me that at like 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just the ramblings of an idiot.
I believe there was show. I'm pretty sure it was St. Patrick's Day. I was like, we should do a sober show. I agree.
Can you imagine?
We'll just drink all the way through it.
Yeah, this is our sober show. I'm going to have 4 beers, maybe 5.
I'm going to have my light beers on my sober show.
Yeah, my light flagship fucking IPAs from Channel Mark
in
Coastal Mass. Drink up. I said it wrong. Okay. So, yeah, Athens is going to do dirty shit in the background.
Yeah.
They're going to campaign. They're going to get every fucking Lebanese, not Lebanon. Fuck, where are they from? Albania. Every Albanian person in America to do it. Okay. And they'll have Albanians. I'm going to be inviting, accepting people with the most bizarre names into the group. And I'm going to smash that approve button because I'm a member for it.
I remember one of the years when they started doing this, and you were like, I don't know if they're bots or Athens relatives.
Yeah, it's
such bizarre. Random ass fucking names.
Just letters and fucking in weird order. It's like a word jumble.
Mm-hmm. They're creating Facebook accounts just to vote.
I hope so. Good.
Yeah.
Join the page. Members, horse. And then Jamie's has a huge following.
Yeah.
But also a ton of people hate Jamie's because they fuck with the beef. They make it chefy.
Yeah.
See, it's seasoned more. It's different. It's not for everybody.
Right.
And then their Instagram following is fucking huge.
Yeah.
So if they just click in their story, go vote. You click my bio on Instagram, you can join the page, and boom, you're voting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm dying to see. My guess?
Yeah.
Jamie's by a cunt here.
Ooh. Maybe the one you just pulled out of your back molar.
I hope so.
Next one.
Let's go to the South because that's where I am in my hand.
The South.
South. Again, an obvious beating was Tessie's in Tewksbury versus Louis in Linfield.
Happens.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Fucking see you later, Louis. It's been real. You won one.
What are you gonna do? Used to be a drive.
Kind of an upset in the second round. I've never been to Mark's in Wellesley, but people swear by it. It's a new fucking hot spot right now.
Yeah.
But it's in fucking Wellesley. Who's going?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be in Wellesley to go to Wellesley.
I saw a couple Mark's posts actually this past week.
Yeah, no, they're getting
so people are going out there probably because you've brought it up like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, and Kay, the greatest in the world, Kay from the Beef Page, Kay Hathaway.
She's such a fucking vulgar woman.
I love it. She's so good. She doesn't even...
Such a dirty mouth.
Yes, it's fantastic. So she's a big advocate for Mark's, but they went against Mike's, and Mike's has been around in Saugus for fucking 50 years, 30 years, whatever, forever. So there's the nostalgia. So
their sign is so faded.
What? Oh, I know.
The sign is so fucking faded. It's been around so long. It's like, hey, put a coat of paint on that motherfucker.
It's supposed to have light bulbs in it too.
That too.
It says Ike's Ace.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mike's
a
5 seed beat a 4 seed. So Mike's took out Mark's, which based on scores and
I'm going to go with that. That's a completely geographical win.
Yes, 100%.
Completely. I think give Mark's another year to gain some fucking traction and get some more people out there, and that's a completely opposite result.
I just love that Mark's is slinging down that far, that close to Boston, because the sandwich is, again, we've talked about it. It's so fucking easy to do right.
Well, there are some rich people in the South that like beef.
Yeah, just do it right, and people will fucking come.
Mm-hmm.
Pete's took out Pete's in Woburn.
That the one you went to recently?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Great place, actually. Great place. He actually, George, I'm going to bring some shirts there at some point. He wants to bribe his customers.
Nice.
Smart guy.
Not dumb.
No, he's smart. He's also, guess who his best friend is?
Who's that?
The guy from Athens.
Oh, fuck. So he's learning from Yoda, basically.
Yes, and you know what's going to happen with Pizza has the Athens votes.
Speaking of, I love how Yoda's just fucking getting more and more dressed every week.
Yeah, he's having fun. He's just living his life.
He's got the St. Patrick's Day fucking necklaces and now the American flag, all procured from Johnny Brown's.
Just free shit Mike takes from Johnny Brown's on occasion.
Like, you want a flag? Why not? I know exactly where it's going on my fucking
Yoda.
Yoda.
Is patriotic today. So Londies and Peabody, they beat up Glenn's in Saugus the first round. They couldn't take out Peace. They got fucking killed.
Yeah.
Again, expected.
Yeah.
Anthony's in Reading.
Mm-hmm.
Went up against Billy's in Wakefield, though that was actually closer than it should have been because Billy's has the nostalgia.
They got nostalgia, but they've been slipping, right?
Oh, yeah, it's not, I mean, again, they're still probably serving close to what they used to serve.
Right.
It's that everyone else is serving ridiculously large, expensive, and rare sandwiches.
So if you go to Billy's and you had been to Billy's, you'll probably get the same beef you got at Billy's, but it's just everybody else has stepped their game up beyond Billy's.
I've started to realize something about a certain method of roast beef sandwich making that I've been seeing a lot. I first noticed it on the Beefy Boys truck.
All right.
It doesn't look like the meat is cooked. It's the method they cook it. There's no brown. There's no gray. It's not trimmed. It's just cooked so low and slow. The outside edge is medium. The inside is medium rare.
Okay.
It's almost like a sous vide, but a quick sous vide. And Ted Londy explained how he does it.
Yeah.
And Beefy Boys, it looked the same as the Londy's beef. I'm not sure if they were involved in Ted at any point. But I do know that Anthony's in Reading used to be a Londy's. He bought that from Ted Londy. Mm-hmm. And they're serving Ted Londy beef. Similar. And so's Anthony's in Tewksbury. So's Anthony's in Methuen. So's Rizzo's in Lowell. Guess who's involved in every one of them? Ted Londy is like the fucking godfather of beef around here. The second generation godfather.
It really is. It's kind of amazing, like how, for lack of a better term, incestuous the fucking restaurant industry is as a whole. So it's like you just mentioned all these roast beef shops that basically learned under the Ted Londy learning tree, and it's like I remember finding out like it was Filippo, I believe, in the North End, and it was like it started with him, and then it was somebody actually made for like the anniversary of his restaurant, basically all the restaurants that it was actually like a tree, and it was all the restaurants that spawned out of it. And I'm reading it, and it's like there's fucking 40 Italian restaurants on this thing. It's just, again, one of those things that someone with more photoshopping skills or time than I should probably do the same thing with the beef.
I want to sit down and talk to certain people about it. So you have a Ted Londy tree.
When we figure out how to fucking do guests, we could probably have Ted on.
Yeah. So there's a Ted Londy tree. I'm not sure where Ted learned. I don't know who's above Ted in his tree, but I'm going to give him a tree. Then you have the Nixon Beverly tree, the original Nixon Beverly tree, right? Which is also Billy's in Wakefield and Zeno's in Ipswich.
Okay.
And they used to have a place, Royal in Methuen, is also a brother of Nick and Billy. Those three brothers have their own place, and Zeno's now is the daughter of the guy from Royal. But again, a tree, 4 places.
Gotcha.
Then you got the fuck's that one?
The third tree.
There's the Bill. The Bellas. Harry from Bellas. His dad owned Royal in East Boston, and Harry does stuff very different than Ted Londy does. And it's like you go to Zeno's and they're roasting it traditionally. Billy's roasted traditionally.
Yep.
Ted's using some fucking steam method with a fucking water bath and white wine. I don't even know. He's a fucking scientist. And then Harry, if you ever see some of his videos, 3/4 of the beef is wrapped in foil, and like this little thing in the middle isn't. It's like because it's a thicker portion of the meat. It's like you people aren't just these fucking people just guessing. There's a whole.
It is funny because when you don't know this stuff, you just think of it as it's just some fucking to go quick sandwich that you're going to eat in your car, on your lunch break or something. But there is more to it. It's not. They're not just cutting meat, putting some sauce on it, and sending you on your way. There is like when you start to break down the science of it, like. That was one of the things I actually enjoyed about doing the TV show was like actually talking to these people and finding out that shit. Like going to like the last time when we did the beef show, it was at Billy's and having like, first of all, everybody there was named Billy, and it wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't a joke. It's like everybody there was named Billy. And having like his dad and his uncle, like young Billy's dad and uncle fucking showing how, we do this. It's like, it's just interesting, like because I looked at it like when I was talking to chefs or owners or whoever, it was always like teach me something. Like when I would say something like that's interesting or I've never heard of that or blah blah blah, I was being genuine. It's like teach me something fucking like it make me interested in what the fuck you're doing, and it was always especially the smaller places like pizza shops or beef shops, going into them and having them explain like, oh, this is a recipe passed down from generation to generation. It's like, fuck, really? You're just making pizza or beef or whatever, you know? But yeah,
the main godfather of the whole situation is the guy from Bill and Bob, but not Bill or Bob. The Greek guy who bought in.
Right.
Then again, the godfather of them is Kelly's. So there's the tree starts at Kelly's and then ducks to Bill. But I'd like to know where certain people learn, because I know.
And Kelly's is basically turning into McDonald's at this point. They're opening so many goddamn locations. It's I don't know. It's going to give you a bad name.
I know. It's whatever.
It is what it is.
As long as I join the fucking group and review the beef,
right.
We can torture them.
Right.
Floridians fucking up there. Oh, this thing's fucking 10 out of 10. Best thing I've had in my fucking life. Fuck you.
He's opening two more down here.
Yeah, they're opening one in Massachusetts too. We don't need any more.
Dedham is getting one, and
Dedham, that's right.
Another fucking Massachusetts town. Yeah, they're getting two up there, and two more down here in Florida, and it's like, but they're all West Coast. They're not fucking with Boston's beef over in Lauderdale.
I gotta fix my mic. Hold on a second.
All right, go right ahead. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk about our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. You can find Gary on Instagram at Buy and Refi, and the website is buyandrefywithgary.com. Again, that's buyandrefywithgary.com. Normally, Andy would be talking about the numbers and whatnot that I am dumb about, but basically, if you buy your house when the rates are high, but the prices are low, I think I'm going to get this one, then you refi with Gary when the rates are low. Somehow you're making money?
Yeah. First of all, can Instagram hear me now? I hope I fixed my mic. Can Instagram hear me? I don't care. Fuck off. If you buy now, the rates are high. When the rates come down,
but the prices are lower.
The prices are lower now, but the rates are high.
And Gary can get you the mortgage, and then you refinance again with Gary. So just keep sliding into Gary's DMs. Yeah, buy and refi on the gram.
He loves dicks. I'm all fucking frazzled right now because of these fucking microphones.
Look,
God fucking damn it. He loves dick.
As long as you're getting good rates, compliment Gary's dick, I guess.
Yes, tell him he has a nice dick, and if you want to show him yours, maybe do that too.
It might get you a better rate. I don't know how it all works. I
don't think he can control the rate. He maybe can shave a point off. You shave the sideburns of your dick.
There you go. Make one of those. Put his little G logo in your fucking pubic hair, and maybe he'll get you a better rate.
This little mic fucked me.
All right.
Just so you know.
So unplug it and just use your phone's fucking microphone.
That's what I'm doing for fuck's
God damn it! Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street.
Do it live.
In Middleton, at Ben Franklin _PrintCo on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. Mention F Buddies, get 10% off your next order. Not only do they do the fine t-shirts and stickers you get from NorthShoreBeefsMerch.com, but they'll wrap fucking vans, they'll do fucking signs, and they will also, as we learned on St. Patrick's Day with Anchor, they'll handle your online store as well. So if you're a business that wants to sell t-shirts printed by Ben Franklin, they will handle that as well. Ben Franklin Print Company, at Ben Franklin _PrintCo on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. Again, mention F Buddies, get 10% off your next order, kid. All right, are we good with the South, or are we
have to predict Pete's versus Anthony's.
Pete's versus Anthony's. Pete's.
I tend to agree, but it's going to be close.
I'm going with Pete's only because they seem to be like the new hot girl at the dance.
That, and they have the AFTA's Albanian vote.
Right. All right. So
the West.
The West is the best, babe. Bella.
You know what? I'm going to hold on to the West. I'll do the West last. I have a story about the West.
All right. North.
The North. Modern Butcher ruined the hopes and dreams of Hap's Place.
Tends to happen.
Oh,
but dude, they're not even open. And they only serve beef once a week.
Yeah, no fucking shit. They serve the best beef. Fuck your sister. Then Nick's Place, out of fucking nowhere, a 12 seed, is in the sweet fucking 16. Good for them. Little Costa.
What was that? That's New Hampshire, right?
It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Derry and Salem, New Hampshire.
Ah, gotcha.
I played dumb. I'm only dumb pretending.
Good for Costa. Good for Costa.
Yeah, Costa, but he knows he's in big trouble. He's messaging me laughing. He's like, I'm going to get fucking killed. I said, yeah, you are in big fucking trouble, pal.
Here's the thing. And knowing that you're going up against Modern, I would go so hard on the social media just for just to get people to follow you. Because Modern's going to post about it, obviously, because that's what Lisa does. She posts.
Yep.
And if you're posting and they're posting, you're having fun with it, I feel it would benefit Nick's as well.
Benefit everyone involved.
And, of course, throw a little something your boys' way.
Yeah, a little something.
A little bit of scaff.
I'm going to say it's a 15-1 chance Knicks wins. And those odds are only because the once-a-week thing not being open and Knicks having 37 locations.
You think, really? Like
no. 15 to Modern's going to win. 15-1 chance.
Oh, okay. So this is okay. You're playing into the fact. You know what? Jesus Christ. It's legal now. Can you get some gambling going?
I've been trying. I'm tagging fucking Barstool Sports book.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a second.
I tagged fucking Barstool and everything now, fucking cunts. So I'm giving Knicks a fighter's chance. I mean, obviously Modern's most likely going to win, but Knicks has an opportunity here.
I mean, if you're gonna put $10 down on anything, put it on Knicks.
But also, if you think about this, I've been watching the results of each matchup.
Yeah.
For example, Jamie's gets 300 votes against like someone's 12.
Right.
Modern only had 110 votes first halves.
How many did Knicks get against Blue House?
Oh, that was like 50 or 60. But it's just there's a fighter's chance. I mean, someone says Knicks and Salisbury sucks dick. That's the thing. There's so many Knicks, and they don't own all of them anymore. So some of them suck dick.
Any given Sunday.
But some of them don't suck dick.
Some of them don't.
You got to hope you go to ones that don't. It's just the Costa can't be everywhere.
Well, that's just it. You got to figure out. It's kind of like Costa is kind of like it follows the Ted Lundy thing. And so you got to figure out where Costa is slinging his beef. That's the one you want to go to. And
Costa's not slinging 9s and 10s. He'll sling on low 8s on a good day. It's just
still respectable.
Of course, a good beef. It's just he's trying to expand and he's a businessman.
Right.
He's not trying to lose money where other guys try to get you in for the beef and then fuck you over on the pizza.
Still waiting for the goddamn salad dressing.
I don't know. So, a newcomer, Toastimos. New hot spot in Seabrook.
All right.
Went up against 110 in Amesbury, and unfortunately 110 put a hurting on him. But I got to tell you, I'm thinking next year Toastimos is probably a 3 or 4 seed, and they're going to make some noise if they keep this up because they've been coming in hot.
All right.
And they have good people, like people from Rockwood House of Pizza. Steph from Supremes is over there sometimes.
Okay.
Like good people.
I do see Steph post a lot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not related, but she's somehow whatever.
A loyal supporter.
Yes. So Toastimos lost to 110 to be expected.
Yeah.
Big upset though in JP's in Durham,
which is actually a beef shop.
Yeah, JP's Grill. It's a roast beef shop.
Okay, so that is an upset.
Yeah, because the place real good.
we got 2 non-regular beef shops.
It's gonna be real good if this happens.
But dude, it's not even. Shut up.
Well, Rusty Can versus 110. You'd think 110 would win, but
I don't know about that.
Rusty Can is real popular for all their food.
Now, okay, so they're for all their food they are. Their version of the beef sandwich, do they serve it? Is it a special or they serve it? It's on the menu.
No, it's a special, but it's there a lot.
Okay, so
like multiple times a week.
More than once a week, dude.
Oh, they serve it 7 days a week. Sorry, they can't have a fucking day off.
No, they can't.
Like, all right. So, Harry from Bella's and Ted from Londy's take Sundays off. A lot of places take Sundays off.
A lot of places take Mondays off, which usually piss me off.
Of course, yeah. But
every single time I've been up there, I've wanted to go to a beef shop on a Monday. It's been fucking closed. That's what happened to Jamie's last time in October when I came up for the fucking the beef and beer thing. Monday I was gonna go to fucking Jamie's, and again I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, they closed Mondays, which is weird. That was Matt's weird hours when he owned it.
Yeah.
He wanted to golf on Mondays and have a family day, but now Matt doesn't own it anymore, so fucking open the doors.
Open the fucking doors.
So that's the thing. I mean, you got Rusty Can, a non-traditional place, versus a traditional place that's really popular.
Yeah.
That's really good, but then Rusty Can's fucking wildly popular. Not that I want to see 110 lose. I like them over there.
Yep.
But for content purposes and to piss for the comment section alone on Facebook and Instagram.
Angry comments are always more plentiful than happy comments.
And I just don't read them, so it's fine.
Right.
I just see a lot of comments, like 120 comments, and I ain't got time for that
Until
shit.
Rusty Can tags you in a fucking Instagram post, and that shit blows right the fuck up. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks a lot, fucking Rusty Can. No, maybe I hope they fucking lose for that bullshit. But anyways,
Do
Rusty
you?
Can
Everybody was putting attention on you, and they literally issued an apology in the comment section.
And I do like attention. I don't know if you know that about me.
Every time I see that pallet of fucking nachos, I gotta get over there and fucking try that shit.
I don't know what a pallet is. It's a tray.
Tray pallet. Go fuck.
A pallet thing make you have taste buds.
Shut up.
A pallet of nachos.
Pallet of nachos. Tray of nachos.
A plate or a tray, not a pallet.
All right, whatever.
You fucking cunt.
Big bunch of fucking nachos.
So Rusty Can versus
stutter and mutter and prick ya.
Versus 110. I can't wait for that matchup to hear to hear all the bitching and see the tears.
Now we head into the West.
We're going West. We're going to work backwards, though, because I have something to talk about.
All right.
Anthony's roast beef and Tewksbury win against Anthony's roast beef and Methuen.
I thought it was in Lowell because it says Anthony's in meth.
No, we'll get to that in a minute. So I did that on purpose. Obviously, I tried to plan on this matchup, and it worked out exactly how I wanted to.
Right.
The Anthony's Army chose Tewksbury over Methuen.
Right.
And then, now we have a great matchup of Anthony's Tewksbury versus Londy's in North Andover. Teddy Beef Game, the godfather.
Teddy Beef Game is going to fucking crush it.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Ian, who knows? I mean, here's the thing. Anthony's has an army.
So Mikey's, what is RIC?
Bill Ricker.
Oh, Bill Ricker. Okay. Right.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that. They sell $14 juniors at Mikey's at Bill Ricker. That's $14 juniors. What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
It's $21 for a junior beef onion rings.
And you can't even get out of a fucking second round? Come on.
They're fine. The beef tastes good, but settle down.
Come on.
There's cows in Bill Ricker. Fucking harvest a few of them.
I don't know. I think Londy's is going to run on this one.
I feel like Londy's has got to listen. This is set up to be a certain thing.
Yeah.
It's got to be Bella's versus Londy's in the Elite Eight because that's a real rivalry.
Yep.
I'm not a Shakespeare guy, but I'm not sure the family names, but like Romeo and Juliet shit, that's Londy's and Bella's. What the fucking Capricorns versus the Methuens or something like that?
Yeah, basically.
I don't know if I can know
we'll let it go.
Smith. All right, I can't. So Bella's made Harrison's they were a little bitch again this year, which is always fun to watch.
Of course it is.
Because the comments, what about Harrison's?
You mean old SW's favorite spot?
Yeah, and I heard they're actually closed. They might be selling. It's a whole situation going on there.
Good.
Good. And then we have this matchup: Rizzo's in Lowell versus 110 in Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good match. It was a close matchup. Rizzo's took the dub.
They did.
Rizzo's took the win, and I was impressed by that because they're a new up and coming spot that Jumptown's been jerking off to lately and claims he put them on the map. And he probably did, because I'd never heard of Rizzo's in Lowell. Nor would I fucking go to Lowell to find out about them unless many people told me about it.
Right. So them winning, is that what prompted you to go to Lowell?
I was in the area for work.
Uh-huh.
And the girl who I went to high school with, I was doing a job for, said she lives near Tessie's to try and get me to come out that far, because I don't like going that far for work.
Right.
And I said, LOL. That's hilarious. Living at Tessie, yeah, thanks. So I put my little GPS and my beef map together. I'm like, fuck, Tessie's is close.
Do you actually have one?
It's a beef map, yeah. The Google map thing.
How has this not been shared?
Dan Bob made it like fucking 3 years ago.
Oh, God.
It hasn't been updated in a while, but
okay.
I kind of searched around trying to figure it out, whatever.
Yeah.
And I realized Tessie's was close, but Rizzo's and Lowell was closer, and I've never been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Tessie's, I've been to Anthony's and Tewksbury.
Right.
I want to try all the places, and how often you get a chance to try all these things.
Sure.
Especially in fucking
research
Lowell.
is important.
So I drive over to Rizzo's in Lowell, and I knew when I crossed into Lowell, I realized real quick where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a top 10 crime city in the state. Smell it. I literally could smell Lowell. Lowell smells, and it's fact.
Lowell has an odor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got there, and there was a guy out front in a matching jumpsuit, like sweatsuit, with a matching hat and matching sneakers.
Yeah.
Standing in front of the place. He wasn't just standing there. I'm like, okay, this isn't good. We're not in a good neighborhood right now, Mike. We are in a rough spot. So I go in there and I order my sandwich and I get my Fresca. I'm happy.
I remember filming a fucking commercial for a pawn shop in Lowell. I had never been more afraid in all of my life because we had some fucking whore on the sidewalk holding a bunch of gold necklaces. and I'm watching the boys across the street figure out if I'm security or if I'm killable.
If I'm a victim or not.
Yes. And I'm just like,
fly golden toothbrush.
And I'm sitting there like a dick with a fucking boom microphone over this broad. Like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking die for $10 an hour.
Before taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm at Rizzo's and Lowell, and this man's out front, and he's wandering around. He's obviously making connections. I'm not sure what he's doing. I still don't know what he was doing.
Right.
And then the place it's empty besides me and one other table with two people at it. And I'm sitting in this little high top off to the left bar area type seating.
Yep.
Like maybe communal if it's busy, but not communal if it's not busy. If you get my drift.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of other seats. And my friend from out front came in and sat with me.
With you?
Sat directly across from me.
Was it an invitation? Was it a...
I don't know if he enjoyed roast beef sandwiches and recognized me. He didn't.
Was there a conversation? he just fucking slid into the booth and was like, "Sup, bro?"
He sat literally. No, Mike. He literally
Holy fucking shit!
He said, "What's up, bro?" This is not. I'm not kidding. What's up, bro? I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm like, what are we doing?
Did he order food? Did he have a drink? Or was he just sitting
watching
you eat like a fucking fetish creep?
He was there for 1 minute.
Yep.
I wasn't eating. I had my food to go, of course.
Oh, that's right. So you were sitting and waiting.
Yes. So he sat for
okay.
30
I
seconds
know
to a
what
minute.
this was. Dude mistook you for his fucking grinder date.
Okay, maybe.
That's exactly what it was.
He ended up. I think he was an Uber driver or something like that, or I don't know what, because I ordered food, but he didn't order food when I was in there.
Or he was a recreational cocaine delivery driver.
Well, he ended up getting a bag of food to go and left with it.
And he was expecting to drop a bag on your table, but you did not acknowledge the code of what's up, bro.
Listen, I am a firm believer. If you get a matching tracksuit, you throw the jacket one way and the pants the other. They never meet again.
Did you not pound his potato?
Unless you're not in Run DMC or fucking LL Cool J, you don't match your tracksuit.
I was a cunt in a velour tracksuit once.
Of course you were. You never match them. You wear both. But the pants go one way, the jacket goes the other, and the sneakers don't match.
You're such a fucking guinea face. I was doing the velour tracksuit with white sneakers and a fucking wife beater underneath.
Oh my God, you fucking... Are you Italian?
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
You got a German last name.
I have a German father and an Italian mother. But yes, I was such a cunt.
Linfield Italian, the worst Italians.
Oh my God, we are. We're basically Jewish.
Yeah. There's anything wrong with that, but yeah.
No, but we are. We are. I went to more bar mitzvahs than I did fucking birthday parties.
So this guy is believing.
Bat mitzvah? I don't know. I don't know.
I think bat is female and bat's got a boy.
One of them I set the fucking fire alarm off in the church or synagogue or whatever they call their thing.
They do call it a synagogue.
Synagogue.
Sometimes.
There you go. Yeah, the one in Peabody. It was
a temple.
Temple. I want to say, is it
near to Mid?
Near to Mid in Peabody. Yes.
Yeah.
I set the fire alarm off during the fucking ceremony. I thought I was working the bingo machine downstairs.
Yeah, I think it's gender related though, Mike. The way they spell it.
I believe you're absolutely right, and this has nothing to do with Bellas versus Rizzo's.
So, anyways, I'm in Rizzo's. I got a fucking guy hanging with me at my table, creeping me out a little bit. He ended up leaving before. He took a phone call, came back in, didn't bother me again, left. But I'm already 9 out of 10 freaked out and awkward. And then the food's taking forever because I don't know what the deal was. They just
normal Andy Ferg awkwardness is already peaking at an 8. This guy sits down, he's at a fucking 12.
I'm just like fucking bugging out like, buddy.
There isn't enough Klonopin in the goddamn world to deal with this right now.
I cannot do this right now, sir. No, thank you. So he left. Everything was cool. I didn't get shanked.
No.
I had Lowell County, an upstanding Lowell citizen. And again, he probably
Lowell
was.
is the fucking worst. Sorry, jump town.
I was in an armpit of a city, and you never know who's got a knife on them and who I'm dealing with and who I'm offending.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure what colors I could have. I could have been wearing fucking blue. Boom, stabbed. So, also, I grabbed my food and I get the fuck out of there, and I drove to Tewksbury.
I do remember that. Yeah.
For content. I was going to pull. I had bad lighting where I was parked. That's why I moved.
Sure it was.
I had the sun. No, I had the sun right in front of my face.
It had nothing to do with the vagrants eyeballing your fucking cell phone.
Gone. They were gone.
All right.
My $80,000 truck was being harassed.
Yeah.
So I pulled into a church down the street. I'm like, lighting sucks here too. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I drove out of town with this beef for content?
It was.
Yeah, and then I drove to a McDonald's down the street, about 5 miles away.
Did you pick up a quad while you were there?
I wanted to, but I was sober. I found a nice shady spot for my video, and I thought it was funny. And the Lowell people did not think it was funny.
Oh,
because I said I didn't want to get stabbed. I claimed they all had hepatitis.
See, I watch your videos, and again, I've mentioned it many times. I don't have audio on when I watch social media, but luckily, Facebook has pretty decent auto-generated captions, so I can get the gist of most of your videos. But I don't read the comments. So, really, they were not happy.
I posted in the beef page, and that went over fine. Who cares? No one gets upset there. They know it's all a joke.
Well, you got one guy from there.
We get a couple, maybe. Yeah. Jerry's page, Merrimack Valley Eats, those sensitive twats. Boy, oh boy, were they triggered.
The Merrimack Valley is such a weird fucking map. It's like,
well, it's a river.
Tewksbury is nowhere near like Haverhill, Methuen and shit. And it's like, how is that all connected? It's like,
I don't fucking know.
To me, that's like saying Burlington is North Shore. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Idiots say that.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the funny thing. So I posted in Jerry's group, and what I told Jerry, and we have an understanding, as long as I warn people that it's not for everybody, and I swear a lot, I can post it. And I obviously can't say terrible, terrible things, but I can be myself. But he doesn't like comment sections getting all out of control, and I love that game. So I get some Karen telling me that I'm a piece of shit, and she didn't laugh. And I said, everyone thinks I'm hilarious. I'm what are you talking about? And she's getting all triggered.
You didn't dispute the piece of shit part, but everybody fucking laughs.
So here's what's awesome. My post stays. Her comment gets deleted by the admins because she's being combative. I took a steaming dump on an entire city. I told them hepatitis is airborne. I told them that I didn't want to get stabbed.
All right.
I told them their city smells.
Before you continue on, we have, my opinion, the actual mayor of Lowell chiming on the Facebook. Adam Jump Down, everybody. He says it was disrespectful. However, most was very true.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Jump Down.
I appreciate that.
Continue.
Continue
your bashing of the city of Lowell.
Instagram also, I took some heat. And I was told tongue-in-cheek by a Lowell, also the president of Lowell, we'll call him, the bean shooter himself, the greatest follow in internet history. Go to fucking Instagram, bean shooter 69. You want to see hot Colombian broads get bean shooter tattooed to their ass? Go for it. You want to see heroin addicts falling down? Bean shooter's got you.
Bean shooter's got you.
He told me I probably shouldn't come back to Lowell unless I'm with him. So we have a plan on going back to Lowell pretty soon with Bean Shooter. We're going to hang out.
So you were talking about the place, feeling like you could get stabbed at any moment. Going to Lowell with Bean Shooter, he's actually going to show you those places.
Well,
he's like, I said in look, the video, right over there, there's a guy getting stabbed.
What I said in that video, and it holds true, I said I should have gone with Bean Shooter because he definitely knows the people who stab people and then leave me alone.
He'll take you on a nice little tour.
He sends me a picture of the Lowell Sun from Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. On the cover, man stabbed in Lowell. and he puts a caption. It says, the word on the street it was over a junior beef. Which is hilarious.
Fucking true, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm fucking vindicated. You can get stabbed in Lowell. And then he tells me, he goes, I just got over having hepatitis C. Fuck.
Again.
Can I be more right this year?
That's the other thing I remember on the fucking, because I watched on Instagram and you fucking hashtagged hepatitis and stabbed.
Yes.
Fucking funniest goddamn hashtags.
I want to hit all the right, check all the boxes. Well, I said that it's airborne. I don't want to catch it. I delete.
You catch hepatitis if you breathe in Lowell.
In Lowell, yeah, that stinky air. It's fine. It was still, in my opinion, one of my better videos because I didn't stumble or stutter. I made good points.
And more importantly, how was Rizzo's beef?
Oh, fucking phenomenal.
There you go.
Ted Lundy has taught them well. I'm just going to give Ted Lundy credit for every single fucking good beef I have from now on.
I mean, you might as well.
I do know he's got his finger on that one, his finger in the game there.
Yeah.
He's got a little help. He helped.
Now is so Harry from Bella's, is he like under Ted Lundy, or is he in that?
His dad owned a shop, so he's on his own plane.
He's on his own thing. Okay.
I wonder if his dad was a Bill and Bob's guy originally.
Did they kind of do
I
it
gotta
the
find
same,
that out.
same sort of way?
No, but everyone's Bill and Bob's at some point. I know, actually, I knew the Beefy Boys are Bill and Bob's.
Okay.
Their dad worked at John's Roast Beef. He worked at Bill and Bob's, then John's Roast Beef, John's Roast. The fucking Tasso, those guys.
Yeah.
That's Beefy Boys.
I didn't know that.
Tasso's brother Peter owns the Beefy Boys.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know any of it. Like,
right
after the golf tournament, you told me about Pomodori. I'm like, really? They own that too? Jesus Christ.
So, Tasso and fucking Peter. So many Greeks. Peter started opening Pomodoris and selling them the Ted Lundy style. Now he owns Newburyport and Beefy Boys food truck.
Right.
But I just wonder if Ted Lundy ever got involved, just the way that they're cooking the beef there now. I'm curious. I'd love to find out if he's got his finger on that one. So now, it's looking like it's going to be Lundy's versus Bella's, which is the greatest Elite Eight matchup of all time. We could possibly have Athens versus Jamie's and Lundy's and Bella's before the Final Four.
Which is fucking crazy.
That's how many good shops there are right now. That's what's fucked up about this.
Right.
There are so many good fucking shops.
Crazy.
Modern versus 110, crazy matchup.
Yeah.
Pete's versus Anthony's is the shittiest matchup, and they're both fucking phenomenal. I was at Anthony's yesterday, and Anthony's slung me a fucking stupid heater.
Which Anthony's?
Anthony's in Reading.
Oh, okay.
I was there I got a delivery beef for the job site, and it was covert. I didn't say who I was. I didn't do the announcement thing. No one recognized me. Call for my work number. No bullshit.
It's funny. I just closed the bracket fucking photos, and immediately it went to a fucking case review from yesterday from Tessie's where it looks like she's about to pop.
She's so great. She might be joining our weight loss group, hopefully.
Goddamn killer.
She might be joining it with us.
Do you want to segue into that? Nice little segue.
Yeah,
nice little professional segue there, sir.
Yeah, I think we didn't need to bring it up that I just did it so smoothly.
But before we do that, of course, we got to talk about Londy's Roast Beef and Pizza. Thank you for this week's sponsorship, Londy's Roast Beef and Pizza in North Andover at 350 Winthrop Ave, which is 114 in North Andover. They're open every day except Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Londy'sRoastBeef.com is the website, and you can order online. You can also find them on Instagram at Londy's Roast Beef. Head on over there and get what's going to be definitely, in my opinion, Final Four fucking beef at the very least.
I might go there tomorrow.
There you go. So go there tomorrow. See Andy Ferg.
No guarantee.
So tomorrow, what time?
Got a big lunchtime meeting tomorrow.
Tomorrow around like 2-ish.
It'll be earlier, but I'm telling you, I'm not sure where yet. I might have to go somewhere else. I have a lunchtime meeting tomorrow with a potential big deal situation. See
Andy Ferg standing in the lobby of Lundy's Roast Beef, awkwardly ordering food and then eating in his car.
I actually do okay with random strangers now. It's interacting with people who don't know me I can't deal with.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, thank you, Lundy's Roast Beef in North Andover.
Yeah, I'm either going to go there or Toastamos tomorrow. I want to try Toastamos.
You've never been?
No, I'm trying to hit all the spots that are making noise right now, and Londy's I've been a million times. So
right. That makes sense.
But I do need to go. I'm having a big meeting tomorrow, Mike, with people from.
You've mentioned that 3 times in the last 30 seconds.
And I want to fucking talk about it for a quick second. You fucking cunt.
Well, you want to mention our goddamn sponsor that's paying us? You fucking cunt.
This might be better.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm not
sorry, Fibbers.
Oh, that? Oh, go. Yeah. Go
fucking Fibber McGee's. Thank you for this week's sponsorship. Their hours of operation are Sundays, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursday, 4 to midnight. Friday and Saturdays, they do 11:30 a.m. to 1 in the morning. Located at 102 Cabot Street in Beverly. You can find them at FibbersBeverly.com and Fibber McGee's Beverly on the Instagram, Fibber McGee's of Beverly. Thank you once again for this week's sponsorship. Now, Andy,
I've lost it.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I have a big fucking meeting I can't even talk about. I just wanted to tease it a little bit.
So you did all that just for a tease.
Something. That's why I was trying to sneak it in. You wouldn't fucking let me, you prick.
Well, I had to take care of the people that are paying us as the people that might be paying us.
Well, this one's a fucking whale.
Okay. Well, let's harpoon this cunt and see what happens.
I got a meeting tomorrow to talk to my business associate about it. And let's fucking go.
Comb your fucking hair, sir.
I will not comb my hair. It's part of my charm. I'll wear a hat because it's work days.
That a boy.
So yeah, big stuff starting tomorrow.
I like it.
We're gonna have to change affiliations with our food delivery app of choice.
You know, I've been waiting to ask that question.
It's not here yet. This is a preliminary meeting for a real meting coming up in April.
You know what's good though? I won't, because they actually handle the McDonald's app.
So you're all set.
I'm good.
You're all set.
I'm good.
Congratulations.
Also, why the fuck is McDonald's not sponsoring us? Jesus Christ. You've got everyone addicted to those stupid fucking quads. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you, Andy Ferg.
You know how good they are? You know how good they are?
I haven't had a gun. Before doing this show, I didn't have McDonald's in possibly a decade. I would say realistically 6 years. I've had it 4 times this fucking week because of you. You fucking cult-leading cunt. And I'm not fucking immune to it. Like, I know what you're doing, and I should be fucking immune to it, but I'm not. Like, I normally got the quarter pounders, and like, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
After the show, you're like, dude, just fucking order a quad. I ordered one. It's the greatest goddamn fucking sandwich on the fucking extra cheese, extra fucking onions. Goddamn right, I'm gonna fucking.
Well, that was funny in the comments today with Watunsky's post. He's like, "Oh, double cheeseburger, blah blah blah." I said, "Get a quad, be a man."
Yeah.
And then people start peppering in comments about how I influenced them to get quads.
Yes.
Like, a man in Hawaii is ordering a quad tonight.
Well, that's because this show is broadcast to the world, sir.
Of course it is. He's probably listening right now. Quads.
He is fucking, and he's ordering a quad. The only reason I'm not is because my phone's occupied.
That's right. I'd be getting a quad right now. If my wife goes to bed early tonight, I'm getting a quad.
Like, I have food in my fridge that I should be eating. I'm not going to do it tonight.
My wife made really, really good chicken salad that I love. But she makes it special. It's got green apples in it. It's got balsamic vinegar. Life-changing. If she goes to bed, I will walk past that chicken salad to pick up food in my back door. And it'll be a quad.
All right. So on that note, the diet contest thing
is over. The diet contest is over right now.
It ended the day before St. Patrick's Day, right?
It ended Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. Yeah,
exactly.
And so this is the craziest thing about that.
Uh-huh.
One of the members was coasting to a victory.
Okay.
47.5 pounds down in like 2 months.
I didn't even know that part, because when you sent me a text of, wasn't it cool how so-and-so won? Or like sniped it last minute.
Yeah.
I didn't really get it. Because I didn't know who was winning what.
So Dave.
Jumptown, it ended for me like the day after it fucking started.
I miss Jumptown's fucking parkour videos. Those were my favorite.
It ended I did a good week, and then when I went up to do that movie, all bets were off because all they ordered was pizza for craft service. I
just wanted to grab Jumptown's video that he was jumping around the playground and dub in Michael Scott yelling parkour. It was the greatest. I didn't have time. I wanted it. I'll do it later on, maybe.
Oh, my God.
Because I know Jumptown's a good sport and he won't get upset.
Right, exactly.
So Dave, I'm not going to throw last names around because it's a private group.
Uh-huh.
Dave, the day before the weigh-in, they would do it 5 o'clock on the 16th.
Yeah.
Texted me. He's like, I'm down 47.5 pounds, dude.
It's fucking awesome.
He goes, I'm losing my mind. The pressure's getting to me. Can I weigh in early? I go, yeah, fucking weigh in now. It doesn't just due by tomorrow. It's not like you weigh in 2 months early. It's the day before.
Oh, dude, I should have fucking sent you my fucking weigh in like that first week because I did great.
Yeah. So Dave,
I was down like 20 pounds.
47.5 pounds.
Yeah.
15.9% of his body gone.
That's awesome.
The dude he's walking, he's eating right, doing everything right, but he's afraid he's going to gain some weight the day before, so he sent it in.
Yeah.
Problem is he posted it. He didn't just take the picture. He posted it with 14 hours to spare. And then you got our friend Dan. Good old Psycho Dan. You get 2 first names, you might know him.
Took a monster dump.
He looked in a group chat. He goes, I can catch him. I'm like, wait, what? He goes, I'm at like 15.3%. If I get down to this number, I'll be at 16%.
So it was percentage, not total weight loss, right?
percentage of your body weight loss. You take your starting weight divided by your weight loss, and that gives you a percentage of loss.
Gotcha. Now, it was asked, because someone asked me, I didn't really have the answer because I was only assuming, because this happened literally the first couple days of the group. Was there a man-woman thing, or was it all one pool?
It was. I put to a vote. The women actually chose for it to be one pool.
Okay. That was a question. Who won for the women? but it was all one.
Amanda won for the women. She came in fourth overall.
Okay.
No money for her.
Better
it's a cash prize.
Better luck next time. How much was the total?
$700 for the winner, $3 for second place, $180 for third. It's a good chunk of change.
It's a good fucking chunk of change for a guy with 87 kids.
Especially if you lost the last day.
Oh my
because
God.
You posted your weight early, and the guy who's going against you probably took laxatives.
He lost half the money in 14 hours. Dan
finished up at exactly 17% lost. 0.1% lost.
God,
you know what he did?
Damn gangsta.
I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming he just kept weighing himself and shitting until the number was where it needed to be.
Well, I saw a video where he was also vomiting, so that might have helped too.
Yeah. He double checked his math and fucking sent it in.
He went all fucking bulimic on it.
I mean, why? But if you're
that close and it's $350, why the fuck not?
Yeah, fucking win it, man.
Fucking that. It's a contest. This isn't fucking.
Yeah, so
despite the rah bullshit, this is a fucking contest.
So now we're getting started back up again in April.
You are the biggest fucking asshole ever. Like that.
You don't have to do it.
Of course, I have to do it.
Mike, I just don't want to be so fat come summer. This is all personal.
Oh, I know it is. You're a fucking asshole, Andy Ferg.
Yes.
The fucking 1st, everyone's fucking struggling. Everyone's going through fucking dieting depressions, and fucking finally it's over. And like the next post, almost right after, congratulations, Dan, you won, blah 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 blah, and everybody's congratulating. As the congratulations are pouring in, Andy's like, double down,
cunts,
double down, fucking Trent.
We call him double down.
Mikey, fucking double down.
You always double down.
Always double down.
It's like splitting aces.
Cunt.
So yeah, we're doubling down. April 1st, started up again. Probably do a 6-week quick hit this time.
So you're giving these people 2 weeks of enjoyment, basically.
Yeah, and they better not gain too much weight. I'm cracking the fucking whip.
Oh,
even though
really?
The winner lost 50, I lost 17. So proud of yourself, Andy.
Yeah, I think I ended up around 10.
I gained 8 to lose 17, so I guess I'm net 9.
I could, I definitely. It was funny because the night of the weigh-in, I fucking sent you it was literally a picture that was taken at the same seat of the first weigh-in.
Yep.
And I said, "Can I get back to my original weight in one night?"
You were gonna try.
Fucking pounded beers at Johnny Brown's, baby.
I gained 8 pounds this past weekend on St. Patrick's Day. From St. Patrick's Day on.
I mean, that makes sense. So there's a lot of potatoes and bread and fucking.
Well, all right. So might as well talk about it while we're here.
Do it.
So new weight loss challenge is coming. Fucking. I went to our sponsor Patty Kelly's on St. Patrick's Day, which has been a tradition of mine. I don't know, 15 years now.
Which independent craft brewery did you? Oh, never mind. That's later in the show.
I believe Guinness, the original independent craft brewery, the OG. And I met friends there. I was having a blast.
There was a ton of people in the photo you fucking took.
Yeah. Oh, place was packed.
Yeah. No, I mean around you, and you usually don't do group photos.
Oh, I was drunk. It's okay. Oh, that picture. Those were all friends. Those were all good friends. Like my cousin and his wife and.
Gotcha.
Kid I went to high school. The little kid with the big nose. I went to high school with. They used to cheat off him in Portuguese class.
Not that Dan Tom. Go ahead.
Not Dan Tom.
Well,
I don't know what Dan Tom is, but
no. Tom's saying that Dan's dog should get some credit for all the nature walks. It's not that Dan that won.
No, and also Dan Tom's not a person.
Dan Tom's not a person.
If we can find a Dan Thompson, we'll name him Dan Tom. Don't worry.
God,
send us one.
You are now Dan Tom, sir.
Yeah. Congratulations, bud.
Welcome to your new nickname, Dick. Go on.
So we ended up at Patty Kelly's having a blast. Got corned beef, got cabbage, drank tons of beer. I was doing these fucking green tea shots for free because there was promo girls there and we were standing next to them.
I had a whole tray of green tea shots dumped on my chest last night.
Jesus Christ, that a fetish thing or?
Nope, I just took a hard left out of the bathroom as a waitress was coming by with them.
Jesus Christ, you big fucking moose. Big fucking lummox just coming.
I felt so fucking bad because it was actually the shots for the fucking staff.
Was this pre-dinner or post-dinner?
Pre.
So you were causing trouble pre-dinner.
Well, I stumbled. So, okay. So I go to Johnny Brown's. Figure I'd grab some happy hour fucking BLs before dinner. Stumbled upon them doing their social media photo shoots for all their cocktails and shots and drinks and all this stuff. And it was a pretty full bar. And every time they make a drink, the first one was that fucking stupid pineapple thing I showed you.
Yeah.
And every time they make a drink, they literally go, "Who wants it?" And I was being respectful. Nobody said shit. And I go, "I'll take it." Well, the pineapple one, I was like, right here.
Yeah, of course.
But then
social media.
But then they pour a beer. And it was like a shock top or something like that. And they go, "Okay, who wants this?" Crickets. And I go, "Fucking line it up." Dropped it there.
Send it, ho.
Mai Tai. Who wants it? Nothing. Drop it here. Here's one shot. Who wants it? Nothing. Like, I was actually waiting an exhausting amount of time to say yes. And then I'm like, "Yep, I guess put it right here."
Might
Boom,
as well.
boom, 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 boom. All through it. Made best of friends with the fucking photographer. I remember doing multiple...
How'd she look?
Okay.
Okay.
Multiple fucking shots after the fucking fact. And then I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go piss. And I fucking go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom, and they had made all these shots, and they were bringing them out back so the staff could fucking have them. And the fucking big moose drills right through them.
Ah!
And I looked down and like, "Dude, would you like club soda?" I'm like, "No, I'm fucking good, man.
I'm going to dinner with my mom. It's going to be okay.
It's all right, man.
My mom loves me anyways."
I didn't pay for this dumb shirt.
So green tea shots, I never had one before.
They're like dangerously good.
Yes.
So the green tea and Fireball is what they do when the train passes by. So
okay.
So because it's right by the train tracks, and every time the train passes by Johnny Brown's, half off green tea or Fireball shots, and everybody gets the fucking green tea, multiple green tea. It's what all the woo girls fucking love. Woo, a train!
You know what's in the green tea shot?
Vodka?
Nope.
No?
It's whiskey. It's fucking Irish whiskey.
That's right, it is.
It's fucking Jameson.
That's right,
peach schnapps.
The peach schnapps I remember. Yeah.
Peach schnapps.
I thought it was vodka. That's right. It is fucking Jameson.
Sour mix and Sprite.
Some bitch.
And I watched them make them. So like they were standing by the little.
They're fucking tasty as hell.
Yeah, and I never had one. The girl's trying to pass them up for free. I'm like, for free? Yes, please. She hands me one. I'm with a group of people. We're all saying dumb shit like white people do.
Yes, we do.
And we do the shot.
Goddamn white people.
It's delicious. And I'm like, oh, good.
Fuck.
And I look around, and there's these faces, these puckered, like...
Not liking it?
Like, what? I'm like, what? They're like, "Oh, that was strong." I said, "That was strong? Seriously? Okay, I must have missed the bucket. I must have got an early batch." After the third one, they were still the same fucking faces. I'm like, "You people are fucking vaginas." I'm going to interject real quick. Someone just said, "Give us your opinion on Kelly's." I'm going to give it to him real quick.
Yeah.
It sucks. Move on.
There you go.
So, yeah.
It's McDonald's. Move on.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Green tea shots. McDonald's. Don't disrespect McDonald's. McDonald's is perfect.
Sorry. Okay. It's Burger King.
Okay. There you go.
It's Burger King.
So these green tea shots were awesome. Loved them. I'm now looking into a bottle of Jameson, peach schnapps, and all the ingredients to ruin my liver some more. The best was my wife goes, "Those were so good." As people are puckering, she goes, "I would like that in a drink." I'm like, "Of course you would. You're my wife.
Mrs.
We're gonna
Ferg
have
is
drinks.
fucking amazing.
Green tea drinks. We're not fucking around with shots.
Mrs. Ferg is a fucking beauty.
We're gonna fill a fucking 20-ounce glass with ice and green tea.
You better do it in a fucking North Shore Bees branded glass, bitch.
We think we're not.
There you go.
Oh, I gotta fix the Instagram. Hold on.
Content creator Andy Ferg. Oh my God! Thank God for fucking
so good.
editing. Everybody who's gonna
so good.
This is why people shouldn't just watch our lives. This thing is just
so
here.
Good.
Maybe they'll fail at a microwave. Oh, dude, I can't fucking microwave for shit. Air fryer, bitch, all day.
That was the best part of the show. I slapped my ass and everything. No one saw it.
Oh my God, nobody saw it. They saw your fucking bathing suit. What the fuck are you wearing?
They're gym shorts. I bought them 20 years ago. They don't go bad.
Anyways, where the fuck are we here?
All right, we're moving the fuck on, Mike.
Yeah.
Should we go to Dave Portnoy for a quick minute?
We can definitely do that. The Davey fucking page views was over in my neighborhood last week.
And in my neighborhood this week.
Mm-hmm. Some bitch gets around.
That Portnoy fella.
That Portnoy fella.
Here's the thing. It's been documented multiple times. Someone over at Barstool Sports has got their finger on the pulse of North Shore Beefs because they copy us.
Yeah.
I can think of two exact copies. One was the calendar, which just was timing was funny.
God, I remember that because we had just started the podcast. We had just started the podcast. You had fucking gotten the group knocked off of Facebook because you threatened Greg's Bates or whatever, and fucking they dumped out their calendar right away.
Right after I dumped out my calendar.
Which went nowhere.
Oh, my calendar back in the day?
The one after you got banned?
The original one went everywhere. That's the Dan Bob Naked one.
Oh, that one did.
That's why it got noticed by certain people. And then theirs just shows up in February. For March 2021.
The other Dan Naked one didn't go anywhere.
Yes. And now, okay, number two is I have a shirt called A Bad Day to Be a Beef, which I stole from Bad Day to Be a Beer.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
The week before mine came out, Bad Day to Be a Nooner came out. Here's the thing. Weird coincidence, right? Same person drew them both and told me.
Oh, word?
Oh, word.
Oh, word?
Told me, I showed this to my boss. I'm like,
oh, that's right. Well, you kind of stole their artist, though.
No, he's a good guy. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, but he was theirs first.
He still is theirs. He works there right now. He's fucking
all right
now.
Now that one there, the calendar, okay, maybe, but that one there, could that just be a real coincidence? Because I saw the Bad Day to Be a Beer fucking thing a million times before you said I'm gonna make a beef one. So could it just be benefit of the doubt? They just saw the same Facebook targeted ads that I was seeing.
No, I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the idea went to the artist. He drew it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then his thought was, I could do this for our sponsor, High Noon.
So
he sent it to me saying, look what I drew for them.
We're kind of figuring out who the...
That's one. But there's many. The calendar thing was too fucking odd. Come on. 1 month apart. And who the hell's putting out a fucking beef guy calendar? Me.
Right.
And then we're going to see Portnoy with his shirt off and fucking Feidelberg and the fat dude.
I don't know who those people are.
That I only know Feidelberg and one other guy.
I don't know what that is.
So anyways, Dave's doing pizza reviews all across the North Shore.
Right.
He's in my town. He's in Ipswich. And he does a fucking roast beef review. He takes a picture of my sticker.
He did.
And posts it. Like, dude, you fucking know. Don't be a cunt and just fucking include me or tag me because you share the fucking fame, dickhead.
Right.
You got 5 million fucking followers. Just throw a tag at North Shore Beefs. You know we exist.
You sold your tits and dick website for $15 million. Like, come on, bro.
It's not like he's not from one town, 2 towns over from me.
Right, exactly.
It's not like he's not a North Shore guy who came up from nowhere with a website and an idea.
Yep.
I'm a discount Dave Portnoy. I get it.
100%.
We do videos with a similar attitude. We talk like assholes. We have fucking shitty opinions.
Right.
I don't spit in women's mouths, but I haven't gotten there yet.
I mean,
the day's still young.
Bucket list.
So
man can dream.
I appreciate the picture of the sticker, but throw a fucking tag my way, my man.
Seriously, and we fucking bombarded his post. I was so hammered when I saw his post, and I literally said to you, I'm like, I'm all in on bombing Dave. Let's do it, and we fucking bombed the comment section.
What's funny too is my comment on his post.
Get your shit together, and I start fucking with you in the comments, and we're just arguing like dickheads.
I wrote a comment that my comment with the North Shore Beefs account on his post got more likes than any post I've ever done for my Andy Ferg account.
Yeah.
It was at least tag me.
Yeah.
GFY.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Just fucking... Also, the people from Alex's love the North Shore Beefs page. They definitely talked about it.
Yeah.
The guy who owns Alex's loves me.
Yeah.
And his wife, they love me. They're wicked nice people. They go and they'll sponsor anything we ask them to do. If we needed a podcast sponsor, they're on the list. If we needed, if we didn't have a fucking line right now behind, if there wasn't a waiting list because we only do one beef shop a week.
Sorry, folks, we're stacking sponsors over here.
But like, because I have a tiny bit of integrity, I don't want to just.
You're the only one.
I know.
I would have 67 beef shops all lined up, and following the Scott Willie approach, they would all be the greatest beef shop on the North Shore.
See, this is what. So that's the thing is, I know.
I learned from the worst.
I know for a fact they talked about us, and I'm gonna go see them soon to get a sandwich and just pick their brain. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the review was great. And
now, did he go there for a pizza and then got a beef, or was
yes?
Okay, all right,
yeah,
all right. So it wasn't like he was going there specifically because he's trying to dip his toes in the beef thing, but it was like, what the fuck? Why not?
Dude, also, if he would have reached out, I could have told him to go to a few places.
Well, yeah.
If you go to Riverview, anyways.
Here's the weird thing about you. There's a lot of things that you should be doing for your own brand that you're not. I mean, the fact that like Calvin and Joven were on Travel More and not you is fucking hilarious.
I just didn't want to do it.
Did you?
He asked.
Why didn't you do it?
Because he asked, like, all right, listen, here's the thing.
Why didn't you do it?
He asked.
Why did you do Wicked Bites and not that?
Because I'm big time now. I don't care. I thought Wicked Bites mattered. Realize Nessun TV shows aren't exactly the fucking place to get famous. So, no, he asked like in June.
Okay.
And I said yes.
You didn't realize we were using you for your followers.
I didn't know that. I now know. I've learned a lot of things. I said yes in June, and then he announced some stuff and reached back out a different way. And I was annoyed that he's like, reaching out fucking this late. I forgot he asked in June. Like, I drink way too much. Mm-hmm. So I should have done the show, whatever. I'm going to do a TV show with Charlie anyway. I got an idea.
Okay.
I am in Charlie's DMs right now.
Yeah.
And him and I are talking.
Good.
Since I've learned that you can just pay for TV time on Nessun.
Yeah, you can.
And have Charlie produce it and have his cameraman do it for you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got myself a nice fucking fat in.
Am I allowed to be a part of this, or is he still on Scott's tit?
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Right.
Maybe that's why he's not answering my recent questions. But listen, if I post anything with the Andy Ferg account, TV Mad Fisherman is liking that.
Yeah, he does mine too when I'm not negative about Scott.
If it is, I'm talking my raunchy chug videos.
Yeah.
My fucked up stuff.
Well, he's kind of like Stevie's boy, the Guido. Like he's a very supportive person on social media.
Yeah, I got him and I got Bean Shooter lined up for some collaborations coming up.
Nice.
Me and Bean Shooter are gonna beef and Lowell, not get shot. Hopefully,
seems fucking horrifying.
I'm gonna go fishing with Charlie.
You're gonna put Bean Shooter on television tattooing women's asses.
I'm gonna get my fucking camera and go live on the internet with Bean Shooter and have a fucking conversation.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm gonna set up a Jumptown fucking tripod.
My God. Look at Andy Ferg growing up as an influencer.
I will be on so much fucking Klonopin. If you look at my eyes, you're gonna see fucking dots, not eyeballs, just pinning.
And then, when the divorce happens, you can start spitting in broads' mouths.
Yeah, once that's a whole different game. Whores on the my wife was talking.
I mean, you're basically going to become me in a few months.
So back to Alex's for a quick second. So I'm curious if Portnoy asked about me. That's all I guess I want to know.
You want to know if he asked?
Did he mentioned, or did Alex's mention the group? Because I just don't. I feel like he's just fucking blatantly staying out of my fucking radar. Someone's got to know.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's him. I honestly don't. I think he also. I think he doesn't play oblivious. I think he actually kind of is oblivious. I remember because when I was doing the TV show, met him a bunch of times at random ass events, and then when we were both doing the Guy Fieri thing when he was at Foxwoods, and Dave. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because Dave was on right before me, and he was calling him Fieri.
Very.
And it got to a point where guys stopped the interview and said, "Have you ever watched Triple D? I say my name 47,000 times. It's Fietti." And he actually pronounced it. He goes, Fietti.
It's very.
And like, as he's saying that, the marketing person comes over to me and she goes, "So just so you know," I go, "Fietti?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Yeah, I got it. I know how to pronounce the name."
It's very.
But then as he's walking off, I fucking, I'm like, "Dave, what's up?" And he fucking looks at me like I'm a fucking stranger. I grab his hand. I go, "We've met a bunch of times." He goes, "Oh, the TV and Nesson thing." I go, "Okay, yeah, thank you for big time me. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
But I much like you, in situations like that, I have the advantage of size.
You can strong arm.
I put these big fucking paws in your hand, like basically like Andre the Giant pulling you back. "Hey."
Breathing on him. I've been drinking whiskey.
"Hey, boss. Good to see you again." Anyway, where the fuck are we in this? I lose myself so much. I
mean, we're on Portnoy. I think we're done with Portnoy.
I think we're done with him. We've given him.
I think he needs to.
You know what? I think we've given him enough publicity. He's going to be good. He's going to be good with the social media for the week.
Yeah, he's got us. He's got us on his side. I'm watching his videos. He gave Riverview an 8.2, which is pretty good. We don't have a ton of time left, Mike. So we're not going to do 3-hour episodes anymore.
I'm trying not to. Where are we?
We didn't. We're our
114, 115. Yeah. Okay, good.
We don't have a word of the week this week, do we?
We do not, but we kind of have an extended fuck, marry, kill.
Yes, let's do a fuck, marry, kill instead of a word of the week.
All right.
In lieu of word of the week.
Do you want to do fuck, marry, kill or Will Ferrell first?
I want to do Will Ferrell movies instead.
So we'll do Will Ferrell, fuck, marry, kill, cunt of the week.
Yeah, let's bang it out.
All right, let's do it.
Will Ferrell movies. I posted something recently.
Yep.
That was a bit polarizing. Planned on it, but Well, I have a bad feeling we've talked about this, which is funny.
No, it's actually because I keep a running list.
Oh, okay, good.
And we have about 40 things that we've wanted to talk about that are kind of these like whenever topics. This is one of them.
Okay.
Also,
so
Eddie
Will
Murphy
Ferrell
and Saturday
movies.
Night Live, which all kind of run into the same thing.
Will Ferrell movies. I decided to post randomly because I was bored and wanted attention one night. My top 5 Will Ferrell movies.
Right.
And I stand by this list. I stand behind this list. It has some of his best. It has my favorites from my personal youth. Utes. Here's my list. My top 5 Will Ferrell movies in order. Old School. Number 2, Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah.
Number 3, Step Brothers. Number 4, Anchorman. Number 5, The Other Guys. And before you say something about Night at the Roxbury, watch it again. Watch it again.
No thanks.
It is so fucking funny. It's stupid. Molly Shannon's a sex addict. It's great.
In no particular order.
Okay.
All right. Anchorman. Step Brothers. The Campaign. Now that's one.
It's fine, but
that needs to be rewatched. I've fucking piss myself laughing every goddamn time with that one. Will Ferrell is a goddamn assassin in that one. It is excellent.
Zach Galifianakis.
And again, that's just it. It's one of the few where Galifianakis is not like the fourth lead, but actually a lead actor that I actually like because I normally don't like him in the lead role. So Campaign. Talladega Nights.
That was 6 for me.
And I'm going to go Dark Horse Semi-Pro.
So you did not include Old School? Or Anchorman?
I did.
Or the other guys.
Anchorman was. You know what? God damn it, that's tough. So
the other guys.
So other guys. Yeah, I'm gonna switch other guys with Semi-Pro actually. And I'm
the other guys
and I'm,
just
and
for
I'm
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, so I'm gonna switch other guys with Semi-Pro. Now, the other subcategory of this is anytime a movie gets a Will Ferrell cameo, it's a top fucking A+ cameo of all time.
Yes.
So you get stuff like Wedding Crashers.
Yep. Incredible.
Even like shitty movies like The Intern. It was basically like Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson got together again and did a family-friendly fucking movie where they're two old men applying to be interns at Google or something.
I may have seen that. I just didn't care.
And Will Ferrell plays a mattress salesman with like gang neck tattoos and shit. And it's just Will Ferrell in cameos is fucking Kenny Powers. He comes in throwing fucking 100-mile-an-hour heat for about 3 fucking batters and kills them all. Speaking of which, a cameo that turned into a role was in Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
Where he basically was playing Ric Flair.
Yeah, dead on Ric Flair.
Well, the character, I mean, that was just it. Ashley Schaefer was based on Ric Flair because the role of Kenny Powers was based on John Rocker, who at the time was with Atlanta. Ric Flair owned a car dealership in Atlanta. It was the whole story of it was fucking, and it was one of those things like the first time I watched it, didn't pick up. I'm an idiot for not.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm an idiot for not. And then I start fucking, Googling Ashley Schaefer fucking videos and stuff like that. And then, in the rabbit hole of Google and YouTube, I found the story and it's like, and then I watched it back. I'm like, oh, he's absolutely doing Ric Flair. Because when you watch it back, he's literally sitting there and every other thing he does is whoo, 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 whoo. I'm like, motherfucker Will Ferrell plays Ric Flair in a TV show.
Pretty good.
That's goddamn good. Yeah. So Will Ferrell cameos 100% of the time kill every time.
Rocker, racist.
Oh, big time racist. Well, that was
kind of a racist.
That was kind of the point of the fucking Kenny Powers character.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Jesus Christ. They opened that. It's like they asked him when McConaughey showed up to be the scout in Mexico, and he's like, "Is any of this like sexist, racist bullshit still going?" He's like, well, I've changed a lot since I've been in Mexico, but yeah, all that shit's still there.
We have a new topic for us soon. We got to remember this. I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
We need to go through a list of best hits in TV/movie history.
Because you thought that because of Eastbound and Down.
Yes, the last episode of the best.
The stunt tits on the first season.
Fucking stunt. Whose tits are those? I want to find out. Is she on Pornhub?
I bet Mr. Skin knows.
Is she on Pornhub?
I bet Mr. Skin knows.
I'm tagging Mr. Skin tonight.
Yep, I bet Mr. Skin fucking knows who the stunt tits for Katie Mixon are, because Katie Mixon herself has fantastic fucking tits.
Yeah, she's got a lot of fantastic things right now. She's a lot of woman right now.
Oh yeah, well,
she's gained 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, she did. But fantastic fucking tits.
She on Pornhub. She was such a sexy fat chick back then too.
That sitcom she did, yeah, with what was it, fucking American Housewife?
Yeah, I would have pulled that out.
Super fucking sexy.
Out of your ass.
I guess that would segue nicely into our Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Mm-hmm. So it's plastic surgery celebrities that we would still throw it in,
or wouldn't,
I guess.
Would have definitely would have
100%.
Yes.
Now,
we call it the Joan Rivers celebrity.
The Joan Rivers Memorial Fuck, Marry, Kill.
We're giving her the credit as being the original. I would have banged her. Now I wouldn't. Joan Rivers wasn't bad. She was a little ugly, but
it's one of those things that, like, you get to a point where it's like, would you do it for just the story?
Yes.
And we spent more time on this in our pre-show prep than maybe anything else we talked about today.
And we blew off a whole segment because of this.
Oh, exactly. Who was going to make, because we can only do 3. It's
3.
It's fuck, marry, kill. So we can only do 3. There was like 5 or 6 on the fucking list.
We had a list.
All right. Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan, number 1, yeah.
Pam Anderson.
Okay.
Madonna.
Okay, this is now. This is not
now.
1985.
This is not then. This is now. We're
they
now.
All have had bad plastic surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
Madonna now has become a alien.
So I'm
reptilian.
Convinced that alternate life universe, someone has come down and is inhabiting Madonna's body with a rubber Madonna mask.
Okay, sure, that makes sense. That looks about right. Mm-hmm. So if her Meg Ryan, as you were saying earlier, looked like someone just pulled her face back real tight.
Basically, right where my widow's peak is, right at the middle top of the forehead, just pulled up straight.
Okay, up straight. Yeah. Cheekbone implants, eyes are fucked.
Yep.
She's got new chin. She went from cute to boot. That's
gorgeous girl.
Yeah, cute. Whatever. And Pam Anderson.
Pam Anderson, like the epitome of sex for a whole generation of men.
Pam Anderson looked like my daughter's high school softball coach, who I could have sex with. She wasn't a lesbian.
So basically, take like what we said about Meg Ryan from the top up, and if you go from the sides of the forehead and pull out,
yeah,
that's where that one went.
They all have had really, really bad surgeons. Unlike who's that bitch from Vietnam? Jane Fonda.
Who's that bitch from Vietnam?
Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda has a tremendous plastic surgeon. She's 137 years old right now.
Yeah.
And she looks like she's 60.
Funnily enough, her best friend Lily Tomlin, not so much.
No, she hasn't had the same luck.
The fucked up thing about the Lily Tomlin one is she was never like the sexy fucking actress. So the fact that she felt the need to go all fucking let's get all this plastic surgery is weird to me.
She got uglier, which didn't seem possible.
I mean, like I understand that like this is 100% mental illness.
Yes.
And we're two overweight white guys fucking talking about this, but let's do it anyway.
Luckily no one watches this.
No.
Fucking phone's battery's dying.
Oh my God, you're a goddamn disaster.
We're back. All right, listen. So fuck, marry, kill, Madonna now, Meg Ryan now, Pam Anderson now. Are you ready for my answer?
Let's do it.
I'm going to fuck Pam Anderson because God damn it, I'm fucking Pam Anderson in my life. That's just you're gonna fuck somebody in that group. That's the one you want to fuck.
I already know we're gonna have the same fucking answers.
Didn't have a poster of fucking Madonna on my ceiling when I was a kid.
Nope.
I did a Pam.
Nope.
And Jenny McCarthy. Obviously, I'm marrying Meg Ryan because she's perfect. She's a cute little thing, and she can moan the best of them. I can care if she's ugly. I'll loosen her skin. I'll just turn her fucking knob back down a couple notches, and she can unfucking tighten that face and droop a little bit. And
you can unfuck her face.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna sit down and sing fucking Great Balls of Fire with her. Hey, great.
They're perfect.
And then I'm gonna kill Madonna because she's a fucking alien.
Yeah, this is exactly the same fucking answer.
We can't have her taken over. She's a fucking alien.
There is some alternate being inside of the Madonna skin that we need to just destroy so it doesn't take over the world.
She has to go.
Yeah. And yes, Pam Anderson, fucking Pam Anderson because you're fucking Pam Anderson.
No shit.
That's a notch on the old belt that you never get back. And yeah, and Meg Ryan is America's sweetheart despite her stretched out face.
I bet she's still cute when you talk to her.
I bet she is.
The little voice.
She's still. Voice. I mean, you can't fuck up a voice really, but I guess you can. But
I'm sure she has.
I'm sure she can. But yeah, marry Meg Ryan. Absolutely. Okay. So we agree on that much. Good. It quickens up this episode.
Good. All right. So
cut to the week.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife. Come what may, I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. But if that's thinking cunt, say it ain't true, but it tell you you're motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
I was gonna do soft, low pieces of shit who can't take a joke. But I'm gonna go with.
I thought you were saying soft loads.
No, soft Lowell. People from Lowell who couldn't take a fucking joke. We're gonna be my cunt of the week.
What the fuck is a hard load?
A hard load, Mike. So you're dehydrated. It hurts coming out.
It's a little bit chunky.
A little chunky. You dehydrated. It's terrible. It hurts.
Gotcha.
But this week's cunt of the week is going to be whoever designed the website for Craven Beverly.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So we can circle back on your Merrimack Valley bullshit, but
yeah. So I'm going to read from their website.
Uh-huh.
In lieu of traditional gratuity, an additional payment will go towards our staff appreciation pool.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a tip or a gratuity for our front of house staff. This appreciation pool will go towards our entire staff.
Uh-huh.
The purpose is to make blah 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 blah. They don't take tips because it's illegal to share tips with back of house people in Massachusetts. So they charge extra for your sandwich and profit share with the whole staff, which I'm all for. I get it. I think cooks deserve tips too.
How much?
They don't say. Just everything costs more.
Oh, okay.
So a $9 breakfast sandwich I got. Fine. I ordered 3 breakfast sandwiches.
Okay.
I got to the checkout area. Now, this place doesn't accept tips, except they do. I got the fucking virtual iPad spin to tip.
Oh, lovely.
And here's the thing we've talked about before. You pre-tip for service you hope you get.
I fucking hate that shit.
And if you don't tip, you're not going to get the service because they're going to be mad.
Right.
Because they can tell you didn't tip.
Right.
And I fucking lost my shit the other day because I already fucking paid extra for the sandwich. Now I got to tip.
Right.
It was supposed to be a fucking communism deal. It's communism.
Right.
You determine how much extra I pay, and they get a tip, and I'm cool with that. Cool. Take the tip from me. But don't double down and ask for a fucking tip. And I don't think Crave is doing it. I think they just use that fucking software, like that, everyone uses the same ordering software.
Toast.
And it just throws a tip on. They're Toast, yeah. Toast tab.
Toast tab.
And don't do, if you're doing it, then stop, fucking fix it. Don't ask me up front and in the back. I tipped twice before I got any food.
It's doubly fucked up that this happened on a pickup order.
Yeah, those pickup. Yeah, I drove there.
Well, what I mean is we've talked about it a lot, but it usually pertains to like DoorDash or something where you tip in the order section of it. Like when both of us order our fucking McDonald's tonight, we're gonna tip in advance. But this was like, you're going.
I drove there. Yeah.
There's not even a delivery person.
Mike, I didn't interact with a person. I walked up to a shelf. My name was on the bag. There wasn't, I'm here for an order for Andy. I walked in. My phone vibrated while I was driving there. The order's ready. I parallel parked like a fucking boss.
So they're basically creating their whole restaurant around the DoorDash type of policy, where it's like,
yeah, I was my own DoorDash driver.
You were your own DoorDash driver, and
I tipped them for it.
And you tipped them for it. That's a little fucked up.
I tipped them to drive myself to Beverly, over bridges, through towns. I got lost, which we talked about. I got fucking lost in a town I've been living next to for 20 years. That I fucking
There's 2 roads.
2 streets.
There's two roads. 2 fucking roads in Beverly, man.
I'm not sure which one is which. And our sponsors are on each of those roads.
Right.
I should know. I know that Fibbers is on Cabot and fucking Coastal Mass,
who's sponsored forever. Yeah, they're over at Sewell. Yeah.
And I also know that Crave is near Coastal Mass. No, I'm driving around Beverly like a fucking idiot. Lost. Jeez. Picking up my own DoorDash and then tipping twice. Fuck you. Whoever did that, fuck you. Cunt.
Mine's changed a little bit because my cunt of the week started on St. Patrick's Day, but as we've texted more than a few times about the bitch of this show is we only do it once a week, and if someone pisses us off, there is that cooling off period.
Yeah, a little grace period
where it's like, it doesn't really bother me. But like nobody else has pissed me off this week, so I kind of have to go with it. And so that was why like my cunt of the week was Mo, Mr. Mo Beer himself.
Oh, Mo.
But it wasn't him. It was his idea of barring Guinness from St. Patrick's Day. And I want this to not be a aggressive or a negative cunt of the week where it's like I'm really mad and being mean at him. I want it to be a learning experience. Okay?
Mike.
So it's like, yeah, exactly. I prefer tutor Mike, but yeah. When you run a group such as the beer group, and with the beef group and all your other cult followings, I think hot dogs is a new fucking trend.
North Shore hot dog sluts join us.
North Shore hot dog sluts. Everybody's now eating fucking hot dogs. You started a fucking breakfast sandwich group, and for 3 months, everyone ate McDonald's. Again, McDonald's needs to fucking sponsor the show. I'm just.
Hold on. I didn't start that one, first of all.
Well, you fucking okay. So that goes into my explanation even more. So you basically hijacked that one by default without even trying to. You hijacked that one because there was like a week where you posted a bunch of McDonald's breakfast sandwiches, and then for 3 months, all the people we interact with were posting McDonald's breakfast sandwiches because Andy Ferg was posting fucking McDonald's.
I have no control of their actions.
So what happened was, and I feel, and I get a little bit of conspiracy theory with no fucking, no validation on this. It's just a theory that there is a slight bit of jealousy between him and you because you came into his group and again, by default, hijacked it, turned it into a chug group, brought your fucking beefer fucking mutants over, including people like myself that post Bud Lights, and then I invite my fucking mutant friends like Will over, who's just going to shit post all over the place. So I believe, and one of the things was the banning of Guinness on St. Patrick's Day is maybe it's deliberate, maybe it's subconscious way of sabotaging his own group in order to regain control of his group.
I mean, I don't disagree 100%.
Because on a day like St. Patrick's Day, you run a beer group, so it's all beer drinkers. St. Patrick's Day, arguably, if not the one of the top beer drinking fucking days of the year.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna be drinking, and because we're all fucking content whores, we're all gonna be wanting to just post that content. Exactly. I had the same exact can. And by taking away the most, I would say on that day, the most drinked beer of that day.
Yes.
You are now saying we don't want your content. And it was worded in a way that it was like, well, we are only accepting independent craft beer, blah, 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 blah. And it was one of those things that around the end of the night, because I had the family St. Patrick's Day dinner. We had a bunch of fucking beers. We were doing half and halves. Hang on a second. We were doing fucking car bombs and fucking blah, blah, blah. And then fucking dinner is served and there's fucking bottles of wine being poured. And I'm sitting there and everyone's left. And there's a fucking last can of Guinness. And I open it up and I'm like, all right, let's see how real this is. Because I've posted Bud Light on the fucking page and it hasn't been deleted. But this got deleted.
Did it really? I didn't know that.
This got deleted. I posted a picture and I said,
"Is mine gone?"
I haven't gone back to look, but I know mine was taken down, and it was and now granted, I did break one of the floating rules of I didn't score it.
Oh, you got to pour it, score it.
I didn't score it. That might have been the reason, but I'm pretty sure it was because it was Guinness, and there was a number of people that were posting Guinness, and it was one of those things that like. You make a rule and you keep changing your fucking rules every other week. And the fact that almost, not all, but almost every post on St. Patrick's Day that I was getting notifications on was mocking the no Guinness rule. One guy, I don't even know who he is, never seen him post before, but my goddamn hero punctuated his post with, "What the fuck is wrong with Bud Light?" I'm like, my man, I don't know you, but we're now brothers. It's like, this was a day that should have been just flooded with content. Because and it went back to your video that night that you had just asked. I don't know if it's deleted or not.
I'll check, yeah.
But your caption was basically, "This group's no fun anymore."
Well, yeah, they weren't a lot of fun. It's a no fun group right now.
And that's kind of where I'm at with the conspiracy theory about it. And again, it's like, if he doesn't want it to be fun, that's fine. But I feel it's being deliberately done. Like there's deeper shit. It's like there's people being removed. There is beers not being allowed. There's posts being deleted. And it's just like
Nazi Germany.
At a certain point, and again, I have these theories only because I lived through it in a previous job. So, and it's like, I've seen this type of behavior before.
Here's the thing. Right? You're right. I don't think anything is conspiracy, deliberate, and there's no grand plan.
But it could be subconscious.
Maybe. I just think he's trying to make his beer group, his craft beer, independent, local craft beer group, get back to what it used to be, which was more reviews, less chugs, because chugs hurt people.
Here's a fucking picture of a fucking beer. That's it?
Mike, Guinness, established 1759.
Mm-hmm.
It's the original craft beer.
It is.
It may not be owned by the same company. Fucking John Guinness ain't making it anymore. He's dead.
The bananas thing about it is I can post all the Sam Adams I want, and that's available literally internationally.
Just because someone who has a lot of money and owns a lot of things bought Guinness, Guinness is no longer allowed. It's the original. It should be an exception on St. Patrick's Day.
It should be.
It's so simple.
And it goes back.
Let's live.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to that like remember he fucking like tried and then like what a week or two in put the kibosh on that anarchy rules thing because
that was my idea though. That was my idea.
Well, again.
Well, my idea to stop the anarchy thing for content, and then he put the kibosh
for content. I mean, Jesus, even fucking Stevie Snacks figured that one works.
Mike,
on Saturdays he gets beef reviews on the pizza page.
Yeah, last year we did Guinness on the beer page. You know what we saw? Car bombs. Multiple. Me and
car
Fitzy did about 10
chugs,
car bombs.
fucking. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's fun. Have some fun. Cinco de Mayo's coming up. I should be able to fucking start doing
Coronas and Dos Equis down the hatch, dude.
That fucking swirl game when you make it spin into a cyclone. I want to do that. Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it. No, and the real bitch of it is what it's done. It's not like everyone that was having fun went to one place. They've all splintered into like 3 or 4 different places.
Yeah, we're all everywhere.
So it's like you got a bunch of people over in Vinny's Chug page. You got a bunch of people in the whiskey page. You got a bunch of people in whatever the fuck the adult beverage page is. I'm sure you started that one.
That's not mine. That's not mine.
I'm sure you have nothing to do with that.
I know I influenced it. You know, it's North Shore. The name North Shore's there. It's Dally.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I have a real sneaking suspicion that this is somewhat deliberate.
He'd rather a small group.
A small group that he can control, rather than a large group.
And my presence is not a gift.
No, absolutely not. Because God forbid you try to drive content listeners, and there's also the whole brand recognition.
There's also no other group like North Shore Beefs with the stupid rules. Well, you shouldn't try to have those stupid rules. You should have your own thing.
Well, the bitch of it is, you made the rules day one.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
and you haven't really faltered on the rules. I think some of them you might have taken. Like you added like you can't like be like the personal fucking attacks like about kids, mothers. You know,
shit was getting out of control with the insults.
Yeah. So
that was 2 years ago.
But that was a self-preservation thing.
Yes.
And that was an addition. It wasn't like a full revamping of the rules. When you change the rules so many times, again, I've lived through this. I've been part.
We just did chug limits 3 weeks ago.
I've been part of a group where the rules were changed every week, and the person that changed the rules was the first one to break the rules, and then they changed the rules again to accommodate their fucking rules. So it's like, when you do that, your group works because you haven't really changed the rules. Therefore, everyone who has been in the group for a while, the strongholds, if you will, become your group police on the rules. When you change the rules every other week, nobody fucking knows the rules, and more importantly, don't give a shit about the rules, so they continually break the fucking rules. I should have been the first one fucking banned.
Yes.
I came into the group and was dumping Bud Lights every goddamn post and mocking. It was we've talked about this, I think, on the show, where it's like, it's the equivalent of me coming into the beef group and going after you personally.
Yep.
I would have been
I
would have been eviscerated day one, post one, done.
Yep.
I came into this group, went right for the fucking head, and I'm celebrated for it.
Yep. And actually, I'm pretty sure you'll be gone after the listen to this. It's going to be overcorrection, a reverse overcorrection.
Yeah, probably. But again, feather in the cap.
Yep.
Feather in the cap.
I don't know.
And again, this is a personal thing. Like it's like I don't know him enough to be personal in this.
No, and I know him very well.
And you do.
Guy.
It's like
I don't know what he's doing with this group. You're right. I don't know.
This is 100% silly social media.
But I don't know what the point is. Like, what's the goal? What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? What's the goal?
Do you want to do a chug contest but not allow chugs, and then you have someone running who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and then videos don't get seen and no one cares?
Oh, what you're doing now is a fucking disaster.
I mean, the guy who beat me, which he deserved, he took his shirt off. You take your shirt off, and I keep mine on, you win. But that post didn't make sense.
So you want to know? Didn't see his video.
There you go. There's the problem.
Didn't see his video. I saw Leo fucking talking shit. Greatest goddamn video ever.
He took his top off. He did me at the cabaret. You should actually seek it out. It's funny.
Okay.
He didn't catch my personality because I was being the guy that announces himself, which I'm not.
Right.
But it was still funny. Don't you know who I am? I have a podcast no one listens to. I'm throwing ones, and it was funny.
Okay.
So Mike did a good job. Deserved to win.
I'll go look for it, but again, I didn't see it, and I should because again, like we spent an hour talking about Beef Madness, and I see every one of those fucking posts, and it's both
announcements, and it's all like I'm really good at this.
Hence, you got like all your fucking friends eating hot dogs this week.
Yes, I know, but I'm really good. None of this is the cult stuff. Just running these stupid groups on how to get people to pay attention.
Right.
It's manipulating the fucking brackets. It's arguing. It's allowing fucking swearing. It's allowing bullshit.
I mean,
making rules
when you have people in a contest that don't even show up for the fucking contest.
I know. I felt bad about that. A lot of people didn't do it.
That's
a lot of people.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yep.
What the fuck are we doing? So again, it's like, I don't know. I tried to make it. I tried to soften the blow, I guess, because it was like I on St. Patrick's Day I was drunk and very what the fucky, and now I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man. Come on. You
No, he needs to find a direction and or just take a step back and let someone else run it.
I don't think either one will work. Yeah, I know.
No, I could
because we've talked about that. We've talked about.
It's back. It's fine. Give me a month.
We've talked about that. It was.
I'll give it back to him. Give me a month.
One of the jokey things about the chug contest was whichever team wins controls the page.
Yeah, we should have done that in real life. That way, I could have given him a month and fixed it all, and then I could give it back to him.
Yeah, but in that respect, would it have been right, or would the same thing happen?
No, if I'm running if I'm heading the ship, it's fine. It's fine. I'll do it. I will have this thing fucking a hot machine in 10 minutes. 3 contests, 400 sweatshirts given away, and we are fucking back in business.
Because it was a fun page for a while.
It sure was.
It was a fun page for a while. Even with my shitting on the page, that was a fun part. Because again, as we said many times on the build up to that chug contest, it was fucking pro wrestling. That's what it was doing. I'd go to a fucking German I'd go to the beer garden. I have a German beer, and my score was in German, and the people that got it. You
know what's funny though? The score in that group is not required for any sort of number system. It's however you want to score it. It's like this weird like hippie thing. Oh man, I love it. So your scoring was legal.
I know. I was adding a score. I mean, every one of I've never actually scored a beer. A couple weeks ago, my score was go see Dice at Laugh Boston on 14th. You know what I mean? It's like that's the fucking score. So I don't know.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get him back.
Maybe you need to strip it down, start from the bones, and figure out what you're doing.
That's right.
So that's my teachable cunt of the week.
Can I just throw a quick honorable mention of the week?
Please,
honorable mention.
Please.
Josh Gondelman. This is the second time I've had questions about you. First time is your name was attached to my shirts my design was being stolen on Google.
I completely purged his name. I didn't know it.
Josh Gondelman was attached to a shirt I made that I stole from the Celtics. But it said Josh Gondelman.
You parodied the Celtics.
North Shore Beef shirt is now for sale on not my website.
Yeah.
And I reached out back then, this was months ago, and I called him many names, and we came to an agreement that he was actually also hacked because he's a verified account on Instagram, and people cared about him. So they took a follower of mine and my stuff and made a shirt transaction.
Mm-hmm.
He posted on Twitter that he wanted to be he's going to become a negative influencer?
No, just read it. Just read it, man.
You read it. I don't have it in front of me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. What is with? Okay,
My phone's up there.
all right, your phone's up there. Let me get to this real fucking quick. Because it's a banner tweet that is definitely about you.
Yeah.
Especially because you are the hardest person to find on Twitter.
Yes, I have 4 followers on Twitter. 4. I'm not even following myself on Twitter.
All right. Josh Gondelman on Twitter. Is he verified on Twitter and Instagram?
Yep.
Good for him.
200,000 followers on Twitter.
Good for him. He must have had a joke that was real funny at one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I'm going to pivot to being an unwellness influencer.
Unwellness.
Making daily videos about eating novelty sandwiches, maintaining an irregular sleep schedule, and holding grudges.
Me.
He left out 13-step alcoholic.
But literally, he's fucking. That's what I did. And I actually called him out. I messaged him. I said, "Am I your idol?"
Yeah, 100%.
And he's ha 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 ha. I get the response.
Oh, he responded.
Oh yeah, I got a ha ha ha.
Because I got the screenshot of your response. I didn't get his.
Yeah, he responded. Yeah, he responded. Yeah.
So
in the past
which basically solidifies, yes, it was about you.
Yes, of course. Yes. I'm watching your fucking page and you.
Yeah.
And it's just like tag me, you fucking cunt.
Well, it's one of those things that you've created this thing where it's very Barstool-esque, where it's like you're creating a following and a brand based on being a fucking asshole. And there are people who are jealous of that.
Yeah, apparently.
100%. It's like that's what people want. Like yeah, you like I remember what I sent you it was a Jack's Abbey fucking Celtics beer a couple of years ago, last year or the year before.
Last year, I got the t-shirt too.
And I'm sitting there and I made a nice little fucking Reels video of pouring the beer and blah, blah, and you're like, yeah, this is fucking okay, but they sent it to me for free and here's a t-shirt. And I'm like, I should have just done that.
Yeah.
I should have just.
They didn't pay us. They sent free beer.
I should have just done that.
If they sent us a check, we talk differently. Free beer and a t-shirt? Go fuck yourself. I get that every day. McGrath has given me more fucking free beer than Jack's Abbey.
Jack's Abbey has.
And I still tell him he's a fucking mumbling cross-eyed idiot. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's finish this.
All right. Thank you to Patty Kelly's for sponsoring this week's program. 154 Washington Street in Peabody at Patty Kelly's on Instagram. They do karaoke Monday and Wednesday nights. Brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3. Open daily till 1 in the morning. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage on Instagram at Buy and Refi. Website. Oh, you're leaving? Really? Okay. Website is Buy and Refi with Gary. Oh my God, look at your hairy hand on the fucking camera. Website is Buy and Refi with Gary.com. Jesus H. Christ almighty, what a disaster you are. All I saw was his hairy paw grabbing the camera and shit. You know you're still alive, dum-dum.
I know. I'm just watching you fucking do this.
Oh my God.
Enjoy the ceiling. My phone's gonna die in a second. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. So anyway, buy and refi with Gary.com. Buy the houses low and then refinance when the rates are low. Are we right?
Am I still live?
Yeah, you're live on both.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We right on that one. Buy the houses low and then refinance low.
You buy when the house price has gone down and the rates are high, and you refinance and the rates come down. You got a cheap house.
We're two goddamn idiots. Just slide into Gary's DMs at Buy and Refi and ask him what the right thing to do is. Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton. At Ben Franklin _Print Co. on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order, kid. Londy's roast beef and pizza at 350 Winthrop Ave, which is Route 114 in North Andover. Open daily with the exception of Sundays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Londy'sRoastBeef.com is the website where you can order online, and you can find them on Instagram at Londy's Roast Beef. Fibba McGee's Bar and Grill, 102 Cabot Street in Beverly. And their hours of operation: Sundays, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. to midnight. Friday and Saturdays, 11:30 a.m. to 1 in the morning. FibbersBeverly.com is the website, and you can find them on Instagram at FibberMcGee's Beverly. And yes, Instagram just shut off as well.
Of course it did. My phone died.
Andy, is there anything else?
I don't fucking know. My phone died. I'm fucking dropping shit. My hairy hand.
All right, go take your fucking piss, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, go fuck yourselves.